pretty fades the second you leave the room. But unforgettable, that lives in people's minds rent-free for years. Most women are chasing pretty. Almost nobody is chasing unforgettable. And that gap, that's exactly why stunning women walk into rooms and disappear. No one replays what they said. No one drives home thinking about them. But there's always that one girl. Not the most gorgeous, not the loudest, not even the best dressed. And somehow, she's the one everyone's still talking about. You know exactly who I mean. We've all felt it. So the real question isn't, am I attractive enough? The real question is, do people's nervous systems wake up when you enter, or stay completely asleep? Because that's what charm actually is. Not your lashes, not your outfit. It's the emotional fingerprint you leave inside someone's body. The truth about charm. Let's kill the biggest myth right now. Charm is not being bubbly. It's not being the life of the party. It's not smiling at everyone. That's customer service energy. Real charm is when someone's body remembers you, before their mind does. You don't remember every conversation you've ever had, but you remember the people who made you feel more awake, more seen, more alive. That's your nervous system saying, this one was different. Pay attention. Charm is simply the ability to create that feeling on purpose. Rule 1. Selective intensity. Here's what most women get completely wrong. They're intense about everyone and everything, oversharing with strangers, reacting to every single story, pouring energy into people who never earned it, and then wondering why nobody values their presence. Here's the truth no one tells you. What you give to everyone loses its value. Charming women are not performing constantly. They know how to be deeply present with one person, one moment, one conversation, and then quietly they pull back. You don't need to light up the entire room. You need to make one person feel like the only person in it. Try it. Walk in. Choose one person. Give them your full focus. Eye contact, real listening, a thoughtful response. Then, pull back. Charm grows in contrast, not in constant effort. Rule 2. Contradictions are magnetic. The human brain doesn't obsess over simple people. It obsesses over people it can't fully figure out. A soft woman with razor-sharp opinions? Magnetic. A quiet woman with a slightly dangerous sense of humor? Magnetic. A feminine woman who is absolutely unbothered and not easily impressed? Magnetic. Think about Marilyn Monroe. Everyone thought they had her figured out. And then she'd say something so sharp, so self-aware, so unexpected, you could feel the room glitch. That's why she lived in people's heads forever. She once said, "I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. But if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best." That's not a pretty girl talking. That's a woman who knew exactly what she was made of. Because the more you try to be just one thing, the more forgettable you become. Rule 3. They don't remember you. They remember how they felt. This is the one nobody wants to hear. Most women are focused on, do they like me? Do they think I'm pretty? Do they think I'm interesting? Charming women ask a completely different question. How do they feel about themselves when they're around me? Do they feel smarter, more seen, more capable? Because the brain ties emotions to people. If someone always feels tense, judged, or invisible around you, their mind files you as a threat. But if someone consistently feels calmer, more confident, more honest around you, you become someone they need in the room. You don't need to perform compliments. You just need to be genuinely curious. Wait, why did you make that choice? That's actually brilliant. Hold on, say that again? I love the way you think. See the difference? It's not performing. It's making people feel like they actually matter, without shrinking yourself to do it. Rule 4. Calm is the new intimidating. When you walk into a room in full anxiety mode, scanning, overthinking, monitoring every move you make, you think you're hiding it. You're not. People can't name it, but they feel it. They feel the tension, the self-consciousness, the noise. But when you walk in internally steady, not flat, not cold, just settled, your presence becomes something else entirely. Because most people are chaotic on the inside. The woman who is quiet within herself becomes magnetic without even trying. And the irony, the moment you stop begging to be noticed, is exactly when people can't stop noticing you. Rule 5. Real mystery. Let's talk about mystery, because this is where women either go too far or not far enough. Mystery is not being cold. It's not going silent for days to seem busy. That's not mystery. That's just immaturity. Real mystery is editing yourself, not handing your entire life story to someone you met 12 minutes ago. Letting people discover you in layers. Think about the last show you binge-watched. You couldn't stop because they never gave you everything in episode 1. That's how your presence should feel. Coherent, but layered. And oversharing feels like release for you, but it lands like a burden on them. Ask yourself, do I leave people curious or completely overwhelmed? One is charm, the other is just heavy. Remember, here's the thing about charm. It's not a template, it's a blend. Your blend. Maybe yours is a soft voice with unshakable convictions, slow energy and unexpectedly sharp humor, a warm presence and boundaries that don't move. The goal is not to become someone else. The goal is to become the kind of woman you were actually built to be. And stop dimming her because the world asked you to be easier to swallow. After this, pick your contradiction, the one you've been hiding, start leaning in, and before you walk into any space, ask, how do I want people to feel about themselves after being around me? Start there, because charm isn't about being the loudest. It's not about being the most perfect girl in the frame. Charm is quiet, deliberate, and once you understand that, people don't just notice you. They remember you.